So this whole entire year has been very horrible. We've lost so many people. It's been crazy. It's probably been the worst year ever. 2020 has been a horrible year. This year fucking sucked. The only thing that has kept most people going is wrestling. Even though we hate each other and we can't stand each other, the only thing has been wrestling. So this is the year in review, the most horrible year ever, 2020. This is a wrestling review from We Are Wrestling Podcast.
Yes.
I'm your host, Viral Viper, aka Viper Freeze, with my co-host,
The Renegade Enigma.
And we have a lot of matches to talk about, and we have a lot of people to praise on this. So I'm just going to get into talking about matches. One of the best matches of the year, Walter versus Dragunov.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That match was so fucking amazing. I don't understand how a lot of people didn't even go out of their way to see it when this match was just so fucking good.
Like, you had to tell me about it so I could, like, search for it. And, like, once I seen it, like, oh, my God. It was beautiful. Like, we haven't watched UK in a while, but the match alone told the story, in my opinion.
Yes. Another match that stood out. Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso.
Yes.
In a Hell in a Cell. Like, legit, there's no way that you could have started off 2020 going, yo, Jey Uso's going to wrestle for the title. And anybody would believe you. And then, on top of that, Jey Uso would be believable as a challenger. What?
Or,
like, Jesus Christ.
Roman Reigns will be a fan favorite as a heel. Like, he will never be heel. Lo and behold, he's one of the best heels out there. I won't say the best heel, but one of the best heels out there.
Yes. In a match that I literally think is the future of AEW. MJF versus Jungle Boy.
Yes. Yes. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, that match was fucking awesome. That match was awesome. And at the end of the match, I was like, yo, these guys are the fucking future of AEW. Mm-hmm. And then a match that literally, like, just no one even cared about. Because, like, going into the match, she was like, who the fuck cares? At the end of the match, she was like, this is one of the best. Tyler Bate versus Jordan Devlin.
Oh, yeah.
That match was fucking awesome. Great work. That made me respect Jordan Devlin in a whole new way. It was like, holy shit, Jordan Devlin can wrestle? Like, he's fucking awesome.
He showed off in that match.
Yes. Now, let's talk about the best tag team of the year. And there was a lot of tag teams. So we're only going to give a tag team from each company, one tag team from each company, and we're only going to do 3. And what I mean by each company, I'm going to go with the main roster, WWE, NXT/NXT UK, and AEW.
Okay.
And I know you guys are like, hey, there's other tag teams out there. There's other promotions. Just going to put it plain and simple. Everybody's tag team division has not been popping. Like, legit, like, there's only like 2 tag teams in New Japan that actually were fucking good. And, like, I'm not even going to put them on a list because it's like, it makes no sense to even put them on a list because it's like, okay, it's only 2 of them. Like, it's not even like a toss up. It's like just 2 people. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And I know you're like, well, it's the same thing in the other companies. Yeah, but like we're here down to like the last three. So let's get into who do you think was the best tag team on Raw and SmackDown?
Raw and SmackDown. Notably, like you would have to put like, to me, this is not no order, but like you would have to put the New Day on there.
No, we're picking one from both Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
So you're putting the New Day on there.
Yeah.
I don't know, because like, all right, so my pick would definitely be the Hurt Locker business.
Yes.
And I know you're like, wait a minute, like they're new. They only had like one or two good matches. Like they impressed me really, like with their fucking matches. Like Jesus Christ, they're really fucking good.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you. Like they should be on there too. Eventually, they're gonna be like one of the top tag teams. They're that good together.
Yes.
Now,
how about AEW?
AEW. I'm gonna go with Silvers and Runnels. They're kind of like a dark horse in the tag team division, because due to the Silvers being like comedy and all that, especially now, like I don't think no one really like give them the shine that they should. But if you actually watch their matches, like they're like phenomenal together. Kind of remind me of the Motor City Machine Guns with their flow and all that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always going to be the same for me. It's FTR right out of the box.
Yeah.
Like, no other tag team in AEW even stands close to FTR, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's why they were like number one in what was that magazine or whatever. I keep forgetting.
PWI.
Right?
Yep. So, who's your number one tag team in NXT/NXT UK?
See, because like I'm going for like the people like who caught my eye / surprised me and all that. Like I gave it to New Day because like they beat the record and whatever. They're like 10-time tag team champions together. But in NXT, I would have to go with Breeze Dango because they finally won the gold this year. Like they're kind of like a breakout tag team to me this year.
Okay.
No one thought they would do it, you know?
That's true.
Next year probably be Everrise.
Of course it'll be Everrise. But I cannot give Everrise tag team of this year because they're not my tag team pick.
Okay.
My tag team pick is the Grizzled Young Vets.
Oh, yeah.
They have been fucking surprising, and I fucking love those guys.
Yeah, for
like
random, they got put together.
Yeah.
As far as
it was like
UK, because I think they teamed other places for them. Yeah.
And speaking of UK, let's get back to the matches. A fucking tag team match that everybody talked about and totally forgot about later because it's 2020 and that's how things go. The Mustache Mountain versus the returning DIY.
Oh shit. I forgot.
Yeah, a lot of people forget that pay-per-view actually happened this year.
That was Worlds Collide, wasn't it? Or something?
Yes. That happened right before the Royal Rumble, and so many people literally forgot that existed. Like, so many people forgot that the show even happened, that when you bring it up to people, they be like, wait, that didn't even happen this year. Yeah, it did. It happened this year. And the funny part about it happening this year is like a whole lot of things happened around that same time, and it was like, wait, what the fuck? Like, how did all of this happen? Because not only that happened, Blackpool 2 happened this year.
That I remember.
And yeah, like people totally forgot. Like it's been that long, but that tag team match was like totally fucking awesome.
Yeah, I agree.
And another match that happened around that same time that I thought was like a blowaway performance for like someone in a match is Becky versus Asuka at Royal Rumble. It was like, I knew Becky was gonna win, but Becky wrestled her ass off in that match. It made me go, holy shit, she's really putting in the work.
Yeah, before then she was kind of a brawler.
Yeah. And then we had a match that was very brutal and very sick and twisted. And it was a match that we deserved. And now looking back at this match, it means more. It's Brody Lee versus Cody Rhodes in a dog collar match.
Yeah.
That match was sick and twisted and violent, and it was good. It was long, but it was a really good match.
But they didn't overdo it either. You know, that's one thing.
No. And that was Brody Lee's last match.
Wait, did he have a 6-man after that?
No.
Huh?
That was it.
Okay.
That was it.
Okay.
That was his last match.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Because after that, that's when he got sick. The 6-man you're talking about, he had that right before. Because remember, he had that match and he beat the hell out of Dustin. And that's when Cody came back and challenged him.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, that was that match. And FTR versus Hangman and Kenny. I swear that people get it wrong that that's not the tag team match of the year, but it was. It was. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So back to the awards. Let's go with feud of the year. What was your feud of the year?
Ciampa versus Gargano was notable.
That wasn't this year.
That wasn't this year?
No.
Corona brain, y'all. Corona brain. What the hell happened this year?
A lot happened this year.
See, this is why he fixed the script, y'all, because normally I can't remember shit, and we're thinking about this year in particular. So, I honestly can't think of that one, to be honest with you.
Okay. So I'm going with, bias aside and also my own thinking aside, I'm going with Sasha and Bayley. That feud was told perfectly, even though it quickly ran its course at the end. It was a long, story-driven feud. It was kind of similar to Macho Man Hogan. Like, you saw the signs. You saw what was going to happen. It led up to this big match. And even though they rushed it and put it right in the Hell in a Cell, it could have took longer. They could have waited. They could have drawn it out to WrestleMania, but I loved it. I loved it.
Yeah.
Did you think of one?
No, I can't.
Or you just gonna give?
No, I'm gonna give you all of them, but I can't think of that one. My brain is fried on that one. on Ride.
Okay. I mean, like,
But I do agree with you in the Sasha one. The only thing, like, I was gonna like argue that fact because, like, for some odd reason, like, I felt like that started last year.
No. It didn't, because remember, they hooked up last year. They became friends last year.
Yeah.
And when, like, right around Royal Rumble time, Sasha mystically disappeared to a galaxy far, far away. And there was no storytelling. But when she came back, it was like, hey, I'm back. And they start dropping little hints. And then it slowly fell into WrestleMania season, where we were like, okay, they're going to blow it off at WrestleMania. And it's like, no, they just put them closer together. They teased a little dissension. Then it went to slowly to SummerSlam, and they became the hottest act in wrestling for a while. It just kept going. And then they just said, fuck it, we're killing it now. Like, oh, okay.
God, too so.
Yes. But yeah, that's the feuds of the year. Speaking of feuds of the year, this match actually started a feud that some people had kind of figured into feud of the year until this person got injured. The men's Royal Rumble of this year. I totally enjoyed it. It was one of the Royal Rumbles I put in the category of how do you feel about it?
You got cut off, so like none of that came out. Like all I heard was the Royal Rumble. I'm sorry.
So what do you mean, the men's Royal Rumble? That's all you heard?
Yeah.
I said it started up one of the feuds of the year.
Okay.
It was one of the best booked Royal Rumbles in a long time. Like, anybody who's watched this and watched Royal Rumbles just sees, like, this was one of the great ones. This was one of the good ones. You have no memory of it, do you?
Huh?
You have no memory of it, do you?
No, I remember that was the one that Drew McIntyre won and all that. His feud with Brock Lesnar, I'm assuming? That's the only thing I could think of that happened in that match.
Oh, so you totally forgot when Edge came back, and Edge was in there with Randy Orton, and they teamed the reunion of Rated RKO, and then Edge threw Randy out, and the next night...
You said injury. Yeah, that should have been what hit me. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That ruined that whole thing.
Yes.
True. 100% right about that.
And he threw him out, and the next night, that started their feud towards WrestleMania.
Yes.
So, yeah.
I agree with you. Yeah.
That was a big one. One that's not American, Okada versus Ibushi. That was a really good match. Mm-hmm. That was like one of the best matches I've seen in the Tokyo Dome in a while. And I know people are gonna go, well, no, just you relax. This was just as good as that, and possibly better. But it's fun.
I'm glad you threw Japan stuff in here.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Another match that is very recent, but I still put it on this list. Tommaso Ciampa versus Timothy Thatcher.
Oh, yeah.
I fucking love that match. That match was fucking great. And another match that is, once again, another proving of the future of AEW, Sammy Guevara versus Darby Allin.
Yeah.
Like that. I'm glad that feud is over because that feud went on almost as long as the feud is going on right now with Darby and Cody. But hopefully it's over. Hopefully that's over.
Yeah. I have a note, like a honorable mention though. I'm gonna call it an honorable mention because I don't think it quite fits the mold of like a Robert of the Year. Pat McAfee versus Adam Cole.
Yeah, that was a good match.
That started like quick and it ended quick, you know?
Yeah.
But it was still good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, female performer of the year.
Okay.
Okay, so like I said, it's only 3, and there was not really many women featured in AEW. And I know people are probably screaming, "What about Sheeta? What about Thunder Rosa?" Dude, they weren't featured like that. And I know they're like, well, they did the last half of the year. They only wrestled for like 2-3 months. It's like, so like I really can't say that the AEW's women division is like on par with getting even mentioned in the Women of the Year, because the women from WWE and NXT, they totally fucking stole the show. And like at number 3 is definitely Io Shirai / Rhea Ripley, because I can't separate the two because they held NXT women's division down the whole entire year.
Yeah.
And then on the main roster, there's literally 3 people that soon as the pandemic hit, soon as Becky left and Charlotte got injured, it was only 3 people that held that whole entire show together. Sasha, Bayley, and Asuka. Mm-hmm. Those three held it down. Like, people were giving them praise that literally hate WWE. It was like, wait, these women held down the whole entire WWE. They were the most entertaining thing on all 3 shows. All summer, they were it. Like, they were the best.
Yeah, I agree with Asuka. So I agree with all 3 of them, actually. Like, we had the same picks because no one else like outshined them. And I agree with the NXT ones. AEW, you kind of say Britt Baker a little bit,
dude.
They kind of feature her a lot, even though they should feature her a lot more.
No.
They're women's division as a whole.
Listen, I would say yes, Britt Baker, but if you don't remember, Britt Baker was injured most of the year.
Oh yeah,
she was out with injury. No, it was her leg. She was out with a leg injury, and yes, she was entertaining with her Reba and Tony and Big Swole feud. But here's the twist on that whole entire thing. Mm-hmm. She didn't wrestle, and when they would feature her, they literally featured her 30 seconds, them to build up a feud, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. And it's like, oh, well, I like it, but like, it's over. And then they blew off the feud in the match that was not even good. Like, they didn't even try to let them have a good match. They was like, all right, we're going to give you a cinematic match, and we're going to make it suck. And it killed the feud. It killed the feud. It killed all of the momentum that they had. Swole disappeared, and they randomly bring out Britt Baker And it's like, this is like, this is an atrocity. Like, Britt had all of the momentum in the world when she turned heel and started becoming a bad guy. It was like, yo, she is going to be it. Once she got injured, they kind of was like, all right, we're going to kind of feature you, but we're not. And then, like, they just kept slowly phasing her out. She's just now getting back into the swing of things. And it's like she should have been here the whole time. Like, this whole division should have been built around her. But they didn't even feature her enough. And hopefully in 2021, she's the breakout star and she's that person. But right now it's like, like she didn't do enough.
Like, their women's division is kind of in shambles.
Kind of. It's completely in shambles.
Yeah, I'm trying to be like the nice one about it, because they are relying on a totally different company, NWA, and using their women's champion also to feature more women. Like, you could just like have your own, you know?
Yeah, and like the women that I see a lot of people gravitating to, like, and I understand there's a huge part of me that understands why these people, like, they gravitate to these two people, which is Tanara Conti and Anna Jay. They're not ready in my eyes. And like, everybody's like, oh my God, they're the future. They're not even ready to be considered as the future to me. Like, I think that they need some work. They need some more time. They need to be polished more. But everybody goes, yo, they're so good. They're so good. They're way better than this one. They're way better than that one. And it's like, they haven't got there yet. Like, you're giving them too much. You're thinking other ways about this situation. Just relax. It's relax.
Like, they're good. They're not great, basically.
No, it's not even not good. They're not good. Like, they're not good. Like, I know the people are like, well, they're not good. They're not as good as everybody says they are. Like, they're not.
No, they're not. They're not. They're overhyped. But, you know, they, like, Conti, for example, I think she's having a better run here than she is in the WWE. Because if you watch her dark stuff, AEW dark, like, she's way better there. Like, she actually shows up her martial arts skills and all that.
She did that in WWE. The only reason she's having a better time is because she's getting more ring time here. That's why she looks better, because she's having more ring time than she had in WWE. Like, their NXT roster was so loaded that she showed up like once every 2 months. And you're like, oh, she still works here. But AEW... No, she wasn't a jobber, because they pushed her. They pushed her, like, over the last 6 months before she left, she was getting a push. Like, they repackaged her twice as a karate person. Twice. And they was like, she knows how to do capoeira, and they kept repackaging her.
Okay.
Like, she, like, twice, like, they redid her and, like, pushed her hard, and, like, the last time she just said, you know, I'm not getting enough ring time, I'm done, I quit. And going to AEW was the better decision, but also it was the worst decision because their women's division is total crap.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it because it's like, oh my God, they suck. The women suck. No, the women, once they're in there, they can go. They're not featured on television. They're not there. Like, there's so many people that's there where they're just sitting there. Swole lost the match to Britt Baker and disappeared. Like, she's completely disappeared. Hikaru Shida wrestled and once a month at best. Like Thunder Rosa, who I think is now legit signed with them, like she's the only bright spot because they're featuring her more. It's like it's a real sad situation with their women's division. It's like it's these great things that are right there, and you're not capitalizing on them. You want to work on everything else, and the women's division just falls by the wayside. It's so many good women there, and they just need time. They need to let them wrestle instead of just going, oh, we're just going to give you a minute match, 2-minute match. Okay, listen, 3 minutes is the longest we can give you. And when everybody stepped up for Give Divas a Chance, why is nobody...
Just about to bring that up.
Yeah, and why is nobody doing that for the AEW women?
Yeah, because they did the fucking like quote unquote divas wrong at that time, and they're getting treated the same way here.
Exactly, and nobody's stepping up for them. And from what I heard, one of the reasons nobody's stepping up for them is this is somebody that's in AEW said, "Hey, the reason that's happening is because." Nobody watches the women. Everybody watches the men. And it's like, dude, come on. Like,
that's
the thing is, like, and this is an honest truth, the company that really actually capitalizes on women will be the company that wins everything. Because women are the future. Like, there's stories that haven't been told with women. There's matches that haven't been done with women. And that's the problem. Nobody is just taking on to that fact. Once you start taking on to that fact and going, oh, we can tell this story with a woman and it be better than the stuff that happens with a man. But
yeah,
that's just some things that... It's just some things going on. But anyway, back to the matches. Speaking of women, a match that actually had such high ratings, it came in second to the WWE Match of the Year, Sasha and Bayley in a Hell in a Cell. And
yeah,
that legit proves exactly what I just said, because it was the women in a Hell in a Cell. They can do the same thing that the men do, but it was the women in a Hell in a Cell, and that became second match of the year. Only to one match with standards, and we'll talk about that match later. Another match I want to talk about, Cody and Darby. Like, it was bound to happen, and I'm glad that Darby beat Cody. But I know people are like, well, it was a story they were telling that Cody kept beating him. I really think Darby should have beat him on the first go-around, and that's how you could have made a star.
Yep.
And also, we had the greatest wrestling match ever. Was the tagline for the match: Randy Orton versus Edge. As weird as this is, it was literally a cinematic wrestling match. And it wasn't a goofy, out of the sorts, like doing like magic and bullshit. It was a wrestling match that was taped and edited to look really good. It like
they even had like a small shout out to Howard Finkel.
Yes, and it was fucking great. But like, I don't think it was the greatest match ever, and I know that's the tagline, but it was like, It was really, really good.
Yeah.
In a match that everybody fucking forgot again because this pay-per-view went under the radar. The Undisputed Era versus Imperium.
Oh shit! Yeah.
That match was really good, and they legit set this up for like probably 2 or 3 months, and everybody was like, "Oh, okay, this is pretty good," and they was like, "Okay, like, how is this gonna work?" Because NXT UK was in the UK and NXT USA was on USA, and then Blackpool happened. Walter won his match and he was standing there with his Imperium crew, and out of the crowd, out of nowhere, to a shock to everybody, a shock to the system, Undisputed Era. They beat the shit out of him and they challenged him to when Worlds Collide. And man, it was a really good match. Really good match.
You need a rematch, to be honest with you.
Oh, they will once everything opens up.
Yeah.
And another match I want to talk about, Hangman Page versus Kenny Omega.
The story behind that is wonderful.
And a lot of people didn't give it as much praise as it should, but that match was really fucking awesome. Mostly because of the story, but it was just really fucking awesome.
But they showed that Hangman is one of the guys who's the future of the company too. You know?
Yes. Then we had the 4-way for the Cruiserweight title at Worlds Collide. And I know everybody's like, wait, what 4-way? What are you talking about? It was one of the best 4-ways ever because it was a match that literally everybody's like, what the fuck is happening? Because the Cruiserweight champion, Angel Garza, just won the title a couple months ago. He comes into the match and has a 4-way against Swerve, Travis Banks, and Jordan Devlin. The match fucking killed and stole the goddamn show. It was so fucking great. It was so great.
Is that the one that Devlin won the title?
That was the one.
Yeah. And he basically like, fuck this shit, I'm going back to the UK.
Yes, that was the one. And on that, yes. And on that same card, a fucking match that really was a match that set a lot of people on going, oh my God, Ilya Dragunov is really good, was Dragunov versus Finn Balor. You totally forgot that match happened, didn't you?
For a split second, but as soon as you said it, like it hit me. So.
Yeah. Like Worlds Collide was a very underrated pay-per-view because the match was so good, but a lot of people totally just like forgot it happened.
They need another one.
Yes, they do. And speaking of another one, another match of these two guys, Kenny Omega and Pac, the Iron Man match that happened earlier this year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that match was brutal, long, and awesome. And like, it's one of those matches that's like, it was so good. And then you like totally forget it happens because it was when they had crowds. And no matter what happens, when they had crowds compared to no crowds, it feels like a whole different year.
Yeah, exactly. Because like when you said it, I legit thought it was like a year ago.
Yeah, and like that, like when I was looking through matches and I was trying to remember like what happened, and I saw this match and I said, that didn't happen this year. And then I looked at the date and I'm like, oh my God, that happened this year. It was so many good matches. AJ Styles versus Daniel Bryan for the Intercontinental title. That match was fucking awesome. And it was on SmackDown.
That was the finals of the tournament, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, it was.
Yes.
FTR versus the Young Bucks. And yes, the match felt one-sided and people weren't trying. It still was a damn good tag team match. It was really good. Io Shirai versus Sasha Banks. That was really good.
Uh-huh. I actually wanted a feud between them.
Oh,
that match.
It's coming. And another match that happened on NXT that like literally happened earlier this year, and everybody totally forgot this match even existed. Toni Storm versus Rhea Ripley. Everybody forgot that match happened. It was like, oh, this is the first time they wrestled. And everybody was like, no, remember when they were both champions and they fought each other at When Worlds Collide? And then everybody was like, wait a minute, that was a really good match. Like, no matter how many times they wrestled, they always evolve and they put on a good match. But the one I'm talking about is the one recently when Toni Storm was a bad guy and Rhea was a good guy.
Oh, yeah.
Like
that one like felt fresh because like they changed roles.
Yes. And then a match that literally like nobody walked into this match going, okay, this match is going to be good. It was a match between Hiromu Takahashi and El Desperado. Now, here's the crazy part. Here's the weird part about this match. This was the finals of the Best of Super Juniors. And everybody was like, okay, we know what's going to happen. The match was so good. Like, the match was so good just as a match. Then you peek behind the curtain, not even peeking behind the curtain, really, but like you hear the whole entire story of how they both came into New Japan together and they started training together, and Hiromu felt left out because Desperado did something that he couldn't, and then Desperado felt like Hiromu took his spot, and it was just this one-upsmanship between the two that carried on since the beginning of their career until now. And Desperado is a person that you don't even look at as a top star. And him versus Hiromu, this match was so awesome, I had to watch it twice.
So he basically cemented himself as a top guy now.
Yes, he did. Another match that cemented somebody as a top guy, a triple threat match between Sami Zayn, AJ Styles, and Jeff Hardy. I love the match.
Yes.
And a lot of people don't look at Sami as a top guy, but Sami was so good in that match that it made everybody go, you know what? Sami is a top guy. Like, he's really good. Like, and I'm glad that happened.
Yeah, like the dastardly things he did in this match, like, I use the same word, that cemented him as a top guy.
Yes. And another top guy cementing match was Jon Moxley versus Mr. Brody Lee.
Yes.
This match was like, this was Brody's first world title match. Well, not his first world title match, but this was his biggest world title match. And it's like, okay, this is great. And I know everybody's like, wait a minute, when did he have another world title match in WWE? Like, everybody totally forgets that he had a title match in WWE. And I know you're like, wait, when? AJ Styles. He fought AJ Styles.
That's when he was a face for a minute, I think.
No, that was when Bray and Randy were quote unquote a team, and he kept getting angry at Bray. Was like, yo, listen, this isn't how it goes. He's like, he's a bad guy. And right before Elimination Chamber, it was AJ Styles versus Luke Harper.
On SmackDown, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was,
I vaguely remember that.
Yes. And it was a big deal. And he lost because, that was a thing, but that happened. Fast forward to the match with him versus Jon Moxley. Halfway through the match, I was like, Brody might win this. Because he just kept beating his ass. It was like, he might win this.
I think he should have.
I mean, it would have been great if he did, but it was a real good match. Another good match that nobody thought would happen so quickly, even though it happened last year, and it was kind of like a big feud of last year. But now with everything in roles reverse, character elevation, and story context, it became a great feud that now people want to see this again. Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns.
Oh, yeah.
And another match, Finn Balor versus Kyle O'Reilly.
Which, fortunately, we're getting a second one of those. So.
Yes, we are. In the last match I'm going to talk about, before we go into male wrestler in the year, is Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens in the TLC match. That match was so good.
Yeah, I like that match.
So now let's talk about male wrestler of the year.
Okay.
So we're going to give one from WWE, Raw / SmackDown, NXT / NXT UK, AEW, and we're gonna open up a few doors because we're gonna even give one from Impact, one from New Japan, and we're also gonna open up and give one to MLW.
Okay.
So, who's your pick?
I can start with any show, right?
Any of them.
Okay. SmackDown. Roman Reigns. To me, like we've said countless times on this podcast, he sucks. He sucks. We hate him. He sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he shined like a motherfucker this year. I know he's not a new guy and whatever, but like this was his year.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a totally different one from yours.
Okay.
Drew McIntyre.
Okay.
And the reason, like, he became such a big star that when Drew lost the title for those 3 weeks, every time he would wrestle, it didn't even matter if he wrestled in the middle of the show. It felt like it was the end of the show, and I was like, okay, the show's going off now. You'd be like, dude, it's more matches. Oh shit, I forgot.
Yeah, because
Because
you did that a few times.
because Drew is like he just has that presence now of being the guy. It's like Jesus, like Drew is like fucking he's fucking amazing. Like him stepping up is just like fucking awesome. Like Drew McIntyre is my pick from the main roster. Like like dude.
That's your Raw guy, right?
No, my main roster guy.
Oh, so we're only getting a main roster. Okay, I thought I misunderstood. I thought it was SmackDown and Raw.
Not just
separately. Okay.
yeah. So who you got? Who's next?
NXT. Kyle O'Reilly. Because Kyle O'Reilly, as far as I know, mind you, my wrestling knowledge is not as diverse and knowledgeable as yours, right? Mm-hmm. To me, it's all I've seen in him is mostly a tag team guy. So, like, the single shit he's been doing lately,
mm-hmm.
you know, like, this has been his year. Next year is going to be even better for him.
Yes. As far as NXT goes, it's like it's hard because there's been really standout guys, but there hasn't been like a standout person that just is like, oh my god, he's so good. Like everybody's been really good, but it's like it hasn't been one person. But if I had to pick, it would be Damian Priest. Because Damian Priest went from, okay, he's kind of a cool dude, to Damian Priest being, okay, I can actually see him main event the show.
Yes.
So I'm going to go with Damian Priest.
I can agree with that.
Who you got for Impact?
Impact. Give me a second. I'm gonna go with Moose. Whatever. Like his new gimmick, like it's something about it. Like I hate it. I ain't gonna lie, I hate it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's something to it that draws me to it. Like he's doing his job, you know what I mean? Right. It's not like, oh, I wish he would quit or whatever. Like, he's doing his job as a heel. Like, I don't like you. I hope somebody beats you for that fake ass title, you know?
Damn.
It's get you the fuck up.
Well, damn.
Yeah. Because you barely see that nowadays, you know what I mean? Where, like, someone like you actually hate them and you want them to lose their title, not their job or anything like that. Because you know people take it overboard. You know.
Yeah, I mean, to me, he doesn't fit he doesn't fit into that mold of like that kind of heel. But like,
there's just something about him that like I think it's this new character where like he thinks he's the shit.
Yeah.
And like he just not gonna go anywhere, I don't think.
Okay. Like mine is Rich Swann.
Rich Swann. Okay.
It's Rich Swann, like he came from WWE and it was like, hey, like you have something, but like we have to let you go because of the controversial thing with you and your wife arguing. And I was like, all right, cool. That, like, I understand that because you're trying to look out for him, but it was nothing serious because they're together. It was just arguments and grabbing. So I'm like, all right, well. And then like he came to Impact and he was like, yo, fuck it. I'm just gonna step up and show them that I can be good. And it's like, okay, let's see. And he really did step up. Like
the irony of that, him and his wife were champions.
Yes. Like I hated his gimmick before this one, but like, because it was it was basically the old Rich Swan, the dancing Rich Swan, and I don't like dancing Rich Swan. I really like whatever. Like this one is like okay, I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
He's still dancing Rich Swan, but like he kind of had more of a chip on his shoulder. Like he has something to improve.
Yes. Yes. MLW.
MLW. You have to go Jacob Fatu, the champion.
I mean, that's like the only right answer.
Basically.
Mm-hmm.
There's like people there that have potential, but have not done it yet. Like Gino Medina, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Since he broke away from like that little thing that we seen, that he broke away from the Dynasty or whatever the hell happened.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as a face, I think he'll work.
I didn't hear a word you said.
Oh, I'm saying as like time will go by and whatever, as a face, he'll probably do something good. Time will tell, you know? Like that little segment that he had when he broke away from Dynasty, you know?
Yeah, but I'm talking about right now.
Oh no, I'm saying though, like he had potential, but right now, it's clearly just Jacob Fatu.
Yes. How about New Japan? I know you don't know much about New Japan.
Yeah, I don't know much about New Japan, but this is probably controversial, right? Because there's a lot of behind the scenes bullshit and whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's gonna be a world champion over there. I know he's probably held other titles there. I want to say he's currently the neverweight champion, whatever. And that person is Will Ospreay.
He's not he's not the neverweight champion. He's the British heavyweight champion of Rev Pro, but that's the only title he has.
Okay. Because I know he had a title, but I wasn't sure what it was. So yeah, and like now that he's growing into his own, having his own crew and whatever, because wasn't he part of Chaos, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now that he broke away from that, he's a heel and whatever. Like they're probably growing into like try to make him a top heel.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Okay. I mean, that is controversial because a lot of people have turned against him, not only because they found out what he did, like outside of the ring, it's because he's become a Kenny Omega level dick heel to a lot of people, and they're like, you know what? I can't fucking stand this dude. I can't stand him. They're like, I can't fucking stand this guy. And I totally agree. And like, it's just, I don't know. I totally agree. But he's not my pick. And my pick, I will fight to the death to defend my pick, is Jay White. Jay White is my pick. And the reason I say I will fight to the death is because people go, oh, this person is a great heel. This person is a great heel. Everything I just said about Will Ospreay is him being a heel in real life and pissing people off. Not a heel trying to get heat. He's getting heat because people don't like him as a genuine person. That's what it is. It's not even him trying to be like, oh, I'm trying to be this character. Jay, on the whole entire other hand, is being a character. He's being this annoying prick, evil son of a bitch, and he's doing it to the Japanese fans and to the fans that are watching it. And everybody literally just like, you are just a swarmy bastard. Like, he can't stand you. They're like, he can't stand you. When the lights go off and he just walks out of that building, he is one of the sweetest, most genuine, good fucking human beings. And it's like, okay, I can never hate you as a human being. Like, I can't even hate you as a wrestler because you're so entertaining. Because, like, it's the shit that you do. Like, you're pissing off the Japanese fans, but they're also cracking up because you're such a dick. Like, you're such an over-the-top dick. And they know that you're just being this character, but it's being such an over-the-top dick that they're just like, we can't even be mad at you, but we have to boo you. But, like, we know that you're, like, just you're really good at what you do. And then in the ring, it's not like, oh, he fucking sucks. He's fucking great. He's just fucking good. He just knows how to fucking work. He's one of the best. And I would not be surprised if one day he shows up in WWE. And I didn't say he'd show up in AEW because I know everybody's like, well, AEW's more where stuff is and where this is at. I believe that if he stepped foot in WWE, there would be nobody that can put fucking chains on him and be like, yo, just calm down, just do this. If Jay White, the character, steps into WWE, he's got Drew McIntyre running. Like, Drew will fucking run out the door like, yo, I can't compete with this guy. This guy's too good. Like he will fucking be the star. Like, he has the look, he has the personality, he can switch between face and heel. He has it all. Like, and I believe he goes to WWE and gets all the money in the world. Like, I believe it. And also, his regular house, he lives in Connecticut. So, I mean, I'm not saying anything about that.
It makes sense, yeah. I didn't know that Will Ospreay was becoming a prick in her life.
Yeah, is it because he's taking his character too far, and he's just like not being a fucking regular dude. Like, he believes his hype. And once you believe your hype outside of wrestling, you've lost. Like, you fucking lost it. He's like, he gets online and he acts like, I'm the shit. I'm the shit for real, and nobody can stop me. Yes, we all praise you and it's like, oh, you're good. You're really good. We think that you're good. And it's like, okay, you're really good. Now you're at the point where you're turning people against you because you're being a dick acting like you're so cool.
Yeah, people lose points to me when they start doing that. I hate that.
Yes, and that's why, like, I really turned against Kenny, because it was like you started to believe your own hype, and then that's what made you turn to a total dick. And like people, like once your fan base is already locked into you being a total dick, and some of them get their Twitter fingers and they start being dicks too, it's not cool. It's not cool.
It's not. Would you put him, in a sense, in this, and by him I mean Will Ospreay, right?
Mm-hmm.
You put him in the same vein as an MJF?
No.
Where MJF tries too hard to be a heel, like 24/7.
No, I can't.
Okay.
Like, I wouldn't put him in the same vein as MJF, because MJF is trying way too hard to be this heel, and it's like, you're trying way too hard, but we know that you're trying too hard. Like, it's not like you're a real swarmy dick. It's like, literally, we see the shit that you say and watch the shit that you say, and it's like, you're doing that for Shocky. You're not doing that because, oh, I'm this much of an asshole. You're doing it for Shocky. And it's like, that's what it is. Like, Will, on the other hand, is like, he was a face saying some of the most swarmy bullshit. And it's like, dude, come on. Like, relax. no, but I'm really the best wrestler in the world, and nobody can. Come on, dude. Like, relax. Like, we do think you're good, but like, you're not that good. No, I am. And anybody that tells me I'm not, okay, you know what? Fuck. Like MJF is like, you see him trying too hard, and you're like, okay, you're boring because you're trying too hard. You're not hitting any of the marks. You're not getting anybody mad. You're not. Nobody's like, oh shit, like MJF is just so fucking badass. No, no one cares. No one cares.
Okay, that answers my question.
Yes. Now back to the matches of the year. Jordan Devlin versus Lio Rush.
Oh yeah, I forgot that happened this year. That's gonna be a theme, I think, for this year.
Yes, a lot of these matches happened this year, and you're like, wait, what the fuck? Angel Garza and Lio Rush.
Yo, I'm totally blank on that one. I don't even know that happened.
The New Day versus the Hurt Locker Business. That was recent.
Yeah.
And also, the New Day versus the Street Profits.
Yeah, that was a real good match.
Now, this next match is literally like, I couldn't go, oh, well, this one was better than this one, or this one was better than this one, because they were three different types of matches. They were all, like, matter of fact, four different types of matches. And it's like, okay, I can't pick which one I want to put in this category. So I'm just going to just blurt it out, and everybody can pick out whichever one of the four that you want. But Sasha versus Asuka.
All of them.
Okay. And now we come to the last match. The Boneyard match.
Oh yeah, that was really fucking good.
Yes.
It was more good than it should have been. That type of thing.
Way better than it should have been. And it was so good. I definitely just thought it was like, going into it, I was like, oh, this match is gonna fucking suck. No, it didn't. It was so good. Like,
I'm the more optimistic one, and I'm like, no, it's gonna be okay. Mind you, when I say okay, that's not me saying I actually like it. That's just me giving it a little bit of credit. Like, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, it blew. I want to say it blew almost everyone away. Like, not too many people hate it.
Right. So before we go to the last award, we have to give honorable mention to all of the wrestlers that passed this year.
Oh yeah.
And it's a whole lot. We got Bob Armstrong, Mr. Brody Lee, Danny Havoc, Danny Hodge, Hana Kimura, Howard Finkel, Justice Payne, Kamala, La Parka 2, not Ellie Park, but the second La Parka.
Not the one currently wrestling in MLW.
Yeah, not the one wrestling in MLW. Kevin Green, Mark Rollerball Rocco, Pat Patterson, Road Warrior Animal, Rocky Johnson, Shad Gaspard, Tracy Smothers, and Zeus.
Big fucking list. Half of those that I swear happened last year. Shit.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But like, no, they all have. Yeah, it's really bad. But all of them will be missed.
Yeah.
So, the last award, we're gonna pick 3 people. Just each of us are gonna pick 3 people of up and coming superstars that could be the future of the wrestling business from any company around. Just 3 superstars, just who they are, who you're picking, and why.
Okay, from anyone. So it could be legit MLW, it could be NBA, whatever, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. You first.
No, you first. You first.
Okay. If he ever gets out his like MLW contract, Jacob Fatu.
Okay.
But it's something about him. It's his presence. Like, I don't think Vince McMahon would like his look. So, you know, I mean, it's more of a call like his presence. You know, for him to survive in WWE. MLW, like I think he'll be a champion there real quick. I mean, not MLW, AEW. I'm sorry. Too many W's.
Yeah.
Like AEW, like he'll be a champion there real quick. So, like, I see him as a future star in either if he gets out of the MLW contract.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Oh, I thought we were going back and forth.
Oh. No, I thought you just had more, but like I could go.
Okay.
So I've talked about her before, Aaliyah James. Like I know she signed to NXT UK, but I think if they mold her right and show her off, she can be a big star. Like I legit have watched her whole entire career. Like she should be a star in the future, and I'm saying that she's one of the people I pick.
Okay. My number 2 pick.
And
this is kind of a 2-for-1 special though, right? So like they both fit in number 2 because they're together. Karrion Kross with Scarlett.
Okay.
Like, I don't know why Scarlett hasn't wrestled yet in WWE, but I think once she does, she could be good. And I see them as a power couple eventually. You know, Karrion Kross, like debuted not too long ago, and he's a former NXT champion. He has the look Vince loves. Goes to the main roster. Either one is a dead man, either fucking Drew or Roman, you know? So he's gonna strive in WWE, and he'll kill everybody in AEW also.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, you done?
Yeah, that was my number 2.
Okay, the way that you said it, that was my number 2. Okay, my number 2 is Julia. She's from Stardom. She's going to be amazing. She's going to be somebody that everybody's going to be talking about by the end of 2021. She's really good. Like she's with a whole nother company, and she saw the writing on the wall. She knew that Stardom was going to get really good, and she was like, you know what? I'm hurting. I'm just gonna take some time off. I think I might retire. And Ice Ribbon was like, okay, cool. Next thing you know, she showed up in fucking Stardom, and everybody's like, what the fuck happened? It was the smartest thing to do. And like, soon as she showed up, she had this big ass interview, and the first person to come and fuck with her was Hana Kimura. She's like, hey, why the fuck are you here? She's like, I'm just signing. No, why are you here? What did you come here for? It's like, no one wants you here. Bye. And she, like, that's legit what Hana said. They started a feud. They had a fucking match where they beat the shit out of each other, just like fucking just tore up the whole entire place. They wound up having to be a tag team for the Tokyo Dome, and that was their biggest night. They had this big moment, and then everything hit with the fucking pandemic, and they got close, and then Hana was gone. So when Stardom started back up, Julia came back. Julia was heartbroken and she was sad, and you can see it. And she said, I'm back and I'm going to do this for you. That's all she said was, I'm going to do this for you. Now, Julia was not like this great wrestler where you're like, oh, she's really good. You're like, she has a beautiful face. She has a look. She just has this presence. And everybody was like, oh, she's so green. Right after Julia said that, she had a match the next night. She stepped in that ring against, I think it was Tom Nakano. She had this match with Tom, and everybody literally said, what the fuck happened to Julia? She was so fucking good. It was like, what did she do and where did she find these skills? And after that, from May on, Julia has been proven what kind of a wrestler she is and how damn good she was. To the point she has already won every title in Stardom in fucking 6 months. She is just fucking killing it. She even created her own faction. And it's like, okay, she's a fucking star. And Stardom is going back to the Tokyo Dome as part of Wrestle Kingdom. And you know the first person they asked to be in that match? Julia.
Her. Yeah.
Julia will be a star by the end of 2021.
Okay. You done?
So, no, yeah, I'm done.
Okay. So my third pick, and once again, like, caveat, this is provided he gets released from his contract, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ethan Page.
Wait, what do you mean if he gets released from his contract? What do you, wait.
I know his contract's almost over or whatever, but you know how these things work. Like, last minute they work out a deal, whatever, you know?
Wait, you mean his contract is over, like, right about now? What? Free Ethan Page?
Yeah, free Ethan Page. Like, I know it's coming, but like, I'd rather wait and see where he winds up, you know? Again, he's another one that could strive anywhere he goes. So
Definitely. Yeah. So, okay. As, like, I don't know who the last person I should pick, because it's like so many people out there that's like, oh, this person is going to be really good. Oh, this person is going to be really good. And you just don't, like, you can't really put a price tag on this person or that person. But I do have a person that, like, I've been scouting. His name is OBMJ. And I probably said it wrong because I always get the placement of the letters. But you know who he is.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
He's been wrestling in the UK. and he's fucking phenomenal. And like, I can't wait till somebody snatches him up. I know that like soon as he started getting hot, Corona hit, and everybody was like, "Oh man, we can't go anywhere." I'm just waiting for the AEW to just go, "Hey, you want to come over here?" Or fucking NXT UK to just say, "Hey, what's your contract status? What's up with you, pal?" Like, I can't wait. Like, he's gonna be a fucking star, and I just can't wait.
Okay.
And there's one thing that I did want to say, because there are two people that exist that like it's funny just saying their names, and I want to see them grow into something just because who they are and how they wrestle and who they're related to. The Regal Twins.
The what?
The Regal Twins. See, it just sounds weird. It sounds so weird when you say it.
It does. That's why I was like, the what?
it just sounds so weird. Like, they're really good, and like they're growing into their own like wrestling in New Japan, like strong, and they're training them, and they're getting really good, and they're becoming better. But I can't wait till they just show up, because it's just so funny just calling them the Regal Twins. And the funny part is, like, they don't look like Regal. Like, they don't look like young Regal when we knew him from the very beginning. Like, they look nothing like him. Like, wait, are you guys his kids? And the reason is because they're thin with long hair. And it's like, huh. Like, is that what Regal would look like with hair? Yes. It's like, dude, it's like they're good, and you're like, are you his kids? Because they do a little bit of high flying, and of course they can work the ground with the technical stuff. And it's like,
yeah,
like that's what I keep saying every time I watch the wrestle. Be like, that's just how I feel. Like, like they're good, but like, but when you see them with Regal, like you see their faces and you're like, oh, you guys got the same face, but from afar, it's like, you don't look like Regals.
Since you mentioned a tag team that's like a second generation or so, can I give an honorable mention? Plus, can I add on to what you said about what with like kids not looking like their dads? Okay, first the honorable mention, right? Is a tag team that wrestles in like AEW Dark. I keep on wanting to say USA After Dark, if anybody remembers that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like TNT. It's Terrence and Terrell. They're Devon Dudley's twins. Like, they're pretty good, you know? I don't think they've won a match, but they're good.
Here's the thing, right? I'm just going to piggyback to what you said, but here's the thing. If they don't stay with AEW, that is such a missed opportunity. And you want to know why?
Why?
Their names are literally TNT. If you're not on TNT, it's total missed opportunity. I don't even want them to come to WWE now. Like, they have to stay there.
I didn't even think about it. That's a good point. That is a good point. Like, like in the Titantron, it doesn't say T and T. It's legit TNT. The letter T, the letter N, the letter T.
Yes.
You're 100% right. They need to stay over there. In fact, give them the tag team titles right now.
Yes.
But yeah, that's one, like, you know, once they let them like do something, like, because they had good matches, but they lost, unfortunately, because they SCU and people like that, people who are already on fire in, you know, AEW. And to piggyback over like what you said about kids not looking like their fathers, Taz's kid, Huck.
Oh my god, he's gonna be a fucking star. Like,
he looks nothing like his dad.
If you listen to the podcast this week, or no, this comes out before the podcast. When you listen to the podcast this week, like, we're gonna talk about Hook. Shit.
Yeah. We're gonna mention who he actually looks like on that, but he doesn't look like Ted at all.
Yeah.
At all.
Man.
And like he has potential, even though I'm not gonna spoil it. He did one thing, but like that one thing was significant in my honest opinion. I don't know you. Like I think you agree with me on that, though.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
But yeah.
But
that's all I have to say about that.
Okay, so before we go, do you have a wrestling moment that of the year? I have one in mind because it was like a really good moment.
Wrestle moment of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here's the thing,
Mm-hmm.
like I have many, right?
Mm-hmm.
But going off of like we're in the New Year's, this year sucked,
Mm-hmm.
right? I'm gonna go with Drew winning the title. I mean, like his whole speech after the match and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like I did for y'all and all that, like that was heartwarming,
Mm-hmm.
like it started all bad and look where we're all now, and he's still doing his thing for us.
Right.
So that's my moment right now, because that to me is memorable, and when this is all said and done, like that's gonna stick in my head for him.
Yes. My moment is Becky Lynch saying that she's pregnant.
Oh yeah, you're pregnant.
That was so great. And
yes,
as of recording the podcast, like you already know, she's no longer pregnant. She had the baby.
Yo, this year has been so bad. Like I already know what happened, but my mind went dark.
What the fuck? Yes, she had the baby. She had a little baby girl. And
yes.
for everybody who keeps saying, she's coming back in the Rumble, she's coming back in the Rumble, she just had the goddamn baby. Shut the fuck up. Jesus.
That'd be a mom, for God's sake.
Exactly. But yeah, that is our 2020 year in review.
Yes.
Do you have anything else to say about this year in wrestling?
It's had good and bad. Pretty good, like, seeing how bad this year was, it could have been way worse.
Mm-hmm.
So, thank you to all the wrestlers who like put themselves on the line, because like you figure Corona out there, they could fuck around and you know what I mean? Like shit could happen.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you to all the companies like staying open for us.
Yes.
They don't need to do that all that, but they do it.
Mm-hmm. And hopefully 2021 is better.
Yes.
So, of course, we have to end this, as always, with Buddy in the background.
You heard him?
Yes.
Buddy, my cat, said Happy New Year, y'all.
And I have to say, fuck this shit.